Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it.
Average
Get to
F
work
parts.
and be effective.
Hi.
Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
This is a very nicely detailed landing pad pod. This is the very first night of Satisfactory. It just came out today on Steam.
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed. Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you,
Welcome.
in their mission.
We are on the
You are
green
third of your sector to
planet.
survive
We will
planetfall.
let
Congratulations.
Ada do her thing, and then we will get
Note,
into the very
objective-based
first
introduction initialized.
night.
Welcome to onboarding. First objective. Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note, Fixit Incorporated
This is a
is
very,
cost-effective and efficient. We do
very
not
nice looking this is F, you push on the keyboard and just hold down on the mouse. Now, if I know correctly, I need to get my,
All important Fixit
Yeah,
data and communication
let her do
is
her thing.
recorded and stored in the codex, including these steps.
So let's just have a look-see here. Just have a look here.
Second objective. Please ensure you have your
And,
Fixit Incorporated
she
zeros
keeps
active
doing her thing.
before leaving the drop zone. Note, according to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have
I
access
don't want
to
to
a means of
interrupt
defense
her.
against
For anybody that
extraterrestrial
wants
threats.
to read. Oh. There you go. Put they call it a Xeno Zapper in your hand. And
Third objective.
we're just gonna walk around here now, and every time you see something like that, you hit you're walking around your key, you're using your keyboard, so you just keep hitting E, and you pick her up, and then you can just kind of tour around. Yeah, as you see here, you're going around and you just keep stabbing E. Now we have to do Q, E. Tab, and you see we have some stuff picked up, and like that. There you go. Press. And then across the top of the screen, you see there's a compass that says west and a bunch of little dots. That's so now we're going to head towards the little spots. Send out for iron. I think down here there's a couple of good spaces of iron. Across the top of your screen there, you see one's 400 and some odd meters. What is this strange chemical on the wall here? Oh. This one's a rare one. I'll take it just because it's here. More or less it's an ore. I'm just going to wander over this way and just not pay no attention to the creature over there in the sand. And I think down this way is where I want to be heading. If I remember correctly from my earlier stream of this, I have, okay, that's berry nuts I just picked up. They're good for eating. Watching an earlier stream of this and playing 3 hours of it today. And I'm not very good at killing these. Sorry about that. I don't normally on... Is there another one of those quality creatures? Haha. No matter how many of them you kill, after a while you'll figure out how to kill them nicely. Now we open tab. I do have some berries that we can eat. Earlier when I played this today, I've only downloaded it a couple hours ago. Before I built my hub, I went around and collected up a bunch of material.
Ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
As you see, I'm going around collecting up a bunch of green material. That'll get put in the berry-looking creatures, berry-looking plant. That's all food. This we will put in the back of the hub. And we'll use it for gonna just go around here now a little bit and collect up a few. And there's another one of them fun-loving guys. Did I get him? No. Got him. Almost every resource node you come across, or anything you find, you'll find one of them kind of hanging out waiting for you. We're just going to collect up a bit of limestone here. That's, if you've played this before, there's a couple of extra, there's limestone, iron, and copper are your main three in the beginning items. So before you even bother building the hub, just walk around, have a look, collect up a few. die a couple times, you know. Have a look, see if you find a nice spot. Make your base, and you know, have a look, see what you can find around. Might find a few berries, a few random things kicking around before you really settle on a spot. Now you can take everything apart and move. Uh, 75, 74, that's enough. Those. I'll just walk around here a little bit here now, collecting up a few plants. Find another one of them fellers to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I see berries. Sorry about my keyboard. I never really mashed the crap out of it before. But that's just. I guess that's something you'll have to. Well, I'll have to figure out how to do as time goes on. Eat a couple of berries here, and I think I have a few shells. Yes. More or less looking for collecting up some biomass and looking around for more berries to get my health up. But I do know where a few resources are, and that's what I'm and then I'm gonna die horrible death. When I run into him and I don't have my Xeno Zapper out. So I'm just sizing up where I'm to, because I know there's a copper node up here on this ridge. So that's why I was just walking along here looking for it. And some food to eat. I've only played this game about 3 or 4 hours earlier today. Yeah, where's the fella who's supposed to be watching this? I guess caught him at the wrong moment. That was interesting. I'll take it. Usually they run around 4 or 5 times before you get the fun time of dealing with them. These big guys here are innocent, they just get in the way sometimes. So if you're doing something and they jump out at you, just take your Xeno Zapper and give them a little poke and they'll run off. So we gotta hunt. Let's head back down this hill now. There's a little wander here. A little ledge you can wander down. And we'll just wander down here. And yes, you will take fall damage if you jump off the edge. If you... I see more berries. Oh, I guess I was already to that one. So if we we'll get a little over 100 here, and then we will get our base out, our hub, and construct. Since we're starting from the beginning, the first the first little bits are pretty easy to unlock. That's why you get 100 change, and then you can just size up where your iron is here and kind of just dump it here-ish. Now it doesn't really matter where you put it. You can remove it after. It's more or less just
you have unlocked
like as you see here.
manual craft bench.
This is where you're running in and out all the time.
Terminal.
This is too high, so you hit F and you
Note, the craft
put.
bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
So then you get Q. And I put it pretty much in the same spot again. What I need to do is move it out of this little low here. Out of this little low here. More like right here. So that when you walk up to it, as you see here, you walk up to it, you kind of just walk right in, because you'll be wandering around and you'll just jump and all this. It's just easier to open this up. Okay, now we got tier 0. First tier 0, they want 10 rods. So you select this here, and as you see with my cursor, you'll see there's 10 rods right here. So what you do then is you come over to your bench, and you say okay, and we'll just collect up 4 or 5. And as you see here, you see that there's stuff collecting up here on the side. So you just, oh, I can do 10 rods. There's my 10 rods. So we're done with the bench right now. And you open up this here and take your 10 rods, dump her in. And that's one part of. Now you just unlocked the second. Now this one says you want 20 rods and 10 plates. You click on here and go on. So now what we can do now is we'll just click on here and we'll just turn all this material into ingots.
6th objective, complete hub upgrade 2. Note, portable miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note, multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
So she's telling us now that we just unlocked portable miners, and portable miners don't use any power. So we will get those here now in a second, before we do the beginning of 0 update. Now we turned all that into ingots on our little doodad here now. We gotta open her up. on Q, and you look in here and you see a craft, equipment workshop. You lay him kind of out here off the side, and hey, look, you lay him out here, and you see it's telling you need plates and ingots. So you go Q again, and you hit plus, and then you'll see the to-do list here. So now you go over to your little bench. So you go, okay, I need how many plates? 3 plates. So you got 4 plates, okay. And then you want rods. You do 3 of those. There you go. Now you have your, this is a box. So all this nice stuff that I was going around gathering up that right now I don't need, I can put all that in there. All this is items only. No. You go Q, and I can also hit this one because that's the same as one that's right here. So you go Q, go tab. No. You go Q again. You want equipment workshop. Okay, so derped up. It's this one I want, so I need a little bit more materials. So you go over to this here, open it back up again, and it's 4 rods. So a little bit more materials. There you go. That's why it's nice in the beginning to have all that material that you picked up. And you use your center scroll wheel, and you can scroll it around and put it in any orientation you want. I'm going to put mine kind of I'm going to put him on this side. You see he moves around. And I'll put him right here. So then when you go out to here, you're going to open this up. And you can make another Xeno Zapper, or you can make more so you say, okay, so you decide how many you want to make for each node. I think I'm going to hope to make 15. So you put 15 of those in your little bin, because that's 5. So you go up to your, and then it says, okay, you need 60 of one and 30 of the other. Because you have all this nice yeah. Okay, we got a little bit more than that. So then you go over here, back into your equipment workshop, and then you can make as many of these as now as it'll allow you, because you see it counting down, and just fill your inventory. And I don't know if I have enough room for all of these. Almost. So what you do then is you take these and you go over on, say, the iron node here. And you go tab, put it in your hand, close your hand, and then just see the little thing, just give it a click. And then you close that, and you go click again. And you put it in your hand. And we made 15, so 5 goes on. So it was meant for 5 on iron, and 5 on copper, and 5 on concrete. So we got 3. This is number 4. And then you put 5 of them down. And then you leave, and then you take OK. And you wander over here. And what we'll do now before we go is we'll put our Xeno Zapper in our hand. And since now we took the 5 of those out of our inventory, we should have room for the other 2. So we'll go back to our workbench and make the last 2. And then we have all 15 of them are made. So we'll go over here, I think, as our concrete, which I'm half familiar with the map already. That's what our good thing of our little walk in the beginning was. That's what you do your little walk for in the beginning. So you find all the important part, the little pieces you want in the beginning. And like, we don't even have our concrete unlocked yet, but we have 3, and then we have 3 there, and then you have a 4th one. Just have a one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if I counted correctly, I should have 3. For some reason I only have 3 in my inventory. I'm sure I made 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So now 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so then how many do I have over here? One, two, one, two, three, four. I only have 5 over here too. No, I think I have 6. Tab, take him out of my thing. So you go R, E, and he opens. You take him, because you get 3 right there. 4, 5, yes. So what we'll do is we'll go over here now up the hill again. Drop 5 of these on the and you go up here on our copper and put him up on our copper. So then we go tab, put him back in my thing, pick him out, tab, flick him in your hand, and you flick him out, you go tab. There is easier ways to do this, but I don't have many hours in farm. Nah. Ha! I played no farm since 9. That. And then you go along, you can open them up if you want. Go along then and pause for a moment. Press E, and then you can collect a little bit of them already. Go on, press E, collect already. And you got a couple 100 extra. And that's how you get. You always try as you're going along to collect up biofuel. So coming and going every round, try to take a slightly different path and get some biofuel. And you can see now they're almost stopped. But what we'll do now is we'll go down here and unlock some more magic in our lovely hobby thing here, because you can see now we have loads of iron because we picked up another 100 iron on our journey. So we'll turn that into bars, and then we will get the might as well just turn all of this into bars, and then we will divide it up amongst what we need as we're going along here. tell us what we need. So now while we're doing this little beginning part, so now for our next part we need 20 bars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my chest with E, and then I'm going to sort this out, and then all of these flowers can go in here, and some more grass, and a little wood. That gets us a little bit of space. And then we're just going to say, okay, we need 20 of these. And we'll just make 20. And since we have there's 20 of those, and we need 10 plates, so we'll just make 10 plates here, lickety split. We got our 10 plates. And then we'll go over here again, opening our 20 of those. 10 of those, and there's the hub update level 2.
Congratulations, you have unlocked hub feature biomass burner.
Then it tells us we need to have 20 and 20 and 20.
Which can be found in the build menu and craft.
We just unlocked copper, and now we're going to put this up here for this round. Now we unlocked copper. So now we're going to hit E again, and you can see here now we have copper ingots. So now we have copper, so we're going to do off and we're just going to do just enough now for what we need here. So once there's 22 of that, so we need another 20 rods. So then, now that we have this nice surplus of this, and then we need some little more plates. I think it's 20. And there's another 20 plates. And now we're going to go over here just like this. Bang our items in our hub update, and there's our hurry update. And now we've unlocked a bunch more things again, and now this is a big one. We need 10 concrete, 20 and 75. Put this in here. And now I think we have one biomass burner. So we're going to go over here now and collect up some of our items, because now we basically at this point have 500 sitting waiting. So what we can do now at this point is go around and collect up a couple of these. All these are going again. So the little bit of pause where you have to craft a few items gives you time to collect up the items you have going. So that's how you get half efficient in the beginning while you're waiting on the items to come out of the ground. So that's why in the beginning you walked around and get all that. you got your first couple little bits of hub done. So now I'm going to take this concrete and dump it back in my little bin here. And then I'm going to head up and if you hold shift an item, you can move all the same item. Shift an item. Oh, shift an item. Just gotta empty out my inventory a little bit here now so we can go up and get the copper up here on top. That's nice. Then we have a good, you always go around when you're trying to get some more foliage. Oh. A little bit. So you come up here now and you empty out your miners up here. And now you have lots of copper, lots of concrete, and lots of iron. So now you have a whole bunch of stuff ready to be unlocked because you just gotta make whatever you need of it, and then you can just kind of wander through a few levels here before you get to anywhere or anything on the go. So you got a little more grass you got in your inventory. You got a few more flowers. A little bit more wood. As time goes on, you will have lots of things, and as you see here now, we got 10 concrete. So we got lots of concrete now in our inventory here now, so we'll do a little bit of 10 concrete. Then you got 10 concrete, and then you can go E, you're gonna get your 10 concrete. Then you open up your thing again, and we got lots of copper, so we'll if you notice when you scroll down here, you can have, it tells you how many you're making. So you just hold down your that, then you can do some, turn it into a bit of copper. And then you so okay, we only got 16, so we gotta make a little bit more ingots. Make a little bit of wire. And a couple more cables. And there's our 20 cables. So we'll click E again. Open her up. Look at that. Now 75 plates is a little harder to do. So what I might do is, you see we have these items unlocked, is we might we may next week when we start, because we're going to finish up here now, we're going to get a couple of smelters on the go and smelt down some of this material. May craft up a little bit and keep the handcrafting to a minimum we can get away with. Which next week won't be tomorrow night, will be the next night. I will be streaming Farm Sim tomorrow night, and then we will be back doing Satisfactory the next night. Thank you all for coming out for the first Satisfactory stream. I will see you all Wednesday night. Tomorrow night I will be back doing Farm Sim 19 on the Del Ranch map. Have a good evening. See you all tomorrow night. Same time as tonight. 8:30 NDT.